Alrighty. Let's go ahead and dive into Buzzed. Hey, Adam. We got the record button hit. Have I already started to play this? Huh. Well, I know I play tested it, but I guess... Wait a minute. No. I just downloaded this game. It must be picking up an old save. It must be picking up a save from when I play tested it. We're gonna delete that just to make sure it doesn't cause any problems. SNES, BUZZ. Yep. Deleteficate. Yes, I am sure. Alright, now let's reload it. Yeah, sometimes if you have a save file from a different version of the game, it can cause problems, and I don't want that to happen. There we go. Buzz. Okie dokie. So how's Adam doing on this fine Saturday morning? Here we see the buzzy beetle in its natural habitat. In the larval stage, the beetle is easily grabbable and prone to bullying. Uh-oh. I don't like bullying. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't good. Hey, come back. Oh, shucks. Okay. Yeah, a guy at work was telling me the new season of Squid Game was out. I've never actually watched Squid Game. What is it about? Am I supposed to have that? Okay, I don't bounce off of these guys. There are some levels I just spent a lot of time with when I was testing. And then there's some levels I didn't. Oops. And as it matures into its pupa stage, the beetle grows wings and will not allow it to be held as it seeks a place to mate and grow. Cool. Do I want to go for that moon? One more try for the moon. One more try for the moon. Alright, so I'm not doing any shell jump trickery. Cool. Well, that's embarrassing. Oh no! I'm doing good, Adam. I really should be out working in the yard right now, but I'm not. man. What is going on here? I'm using a new controller, which I tried out last night. I did a quick playthrough of Shelltopia. Whoops. I guess it saves the moons. Alright. So I'm not using a wireless controller anymore. Sewer slurping. Oh, you catch the platform. Yo, Elliot. Wow, I beat out Phil Collins? That's something. I'm doing good, man. How are you? Oh, you know what? I just go. And I remember Phil Collins from his Genesis days. Genesis is so overrated. So, this isn't a comment on the band Genesis, because I really haven't listened to a ton of their stuff, but I distinctly remember being in a Kohl's, and there was a Genesis tape, and this was back in the late 80s, early 90s. There was a Genesis tape for like $2 in the clearance bin. And I went over and I noticed that the blank tapes were like $2.50. And I just thought that was the funniest thing in the world. I'm like, this must not be a very good band. I mean, for all I know, they're a fantastic band. Like I said, I haven't listened to a ton of them, but... No, I meant underrated. Okay. I still remember that to this day, like 30 years later. Speech to text really bummed you? Land of Confusion is such a banger, I have to bust a move every time I listen to it. Alright. I might have to go back and give Genesis a listen. If it gets the Elliot Badge of Honor. Oh, okay. There's the moon. Alright. Okay, so Squid Games. So imagine a bunch of desperate people, whether it be drunks or drug addicts, complete dirtbags, people who need surgery and have nothing. They're abducted and taken to an island where they have to play dead kids games like red light, green light, and they're being monitored by snipers and they have to advance to the next round. all this murder keeps happening, and until there's only one person left who will win millions of dollars. Okay. So they're just exploiting desperate people. And I imagine those who do the exploiting eventually get their comeuppance. Or that's what we're rooting for in the show. Ah! One of these times, I'm hoping to clear the level on the same attempt I get the moon. Wouldn't that be cool? There we go. Yeah, it's like 500 of them. This does look a bit familiar, Bald. How are you this morning? The moons count standing on a buzzy as being grounded and safe. That's good for me. I like the moon mechanic. It's cool. Is it just a collectible, or does it unlock anything? As the buzzy beetles grow, they shed their wings and become locked to the land once more. Now, they can be picked up, or they can be kicked and picked up again. So it's all these rich folks playing into this for all their own entertainment. It's nuts, you need to watch it. Korean-based but English dub is perfect. Live-action TV show. Yeah, okay. I mean, I tend to be kind of a pop culture contrarian. When the whole world is into something, I just don't pick it up. But I feel like I do myself a disservice by being that way sometimes, because it could be a really good show that I'm missing out on. And I'm not like intentionally turning my back on stuff like that. I just tend to not be a trend follower. But I'll check out Squid Game. Right now I'm working my way through Death Note. I'm like 20 years behind in TV shows. Speaking to my mom about her cats, and Dad just told me to shut up out of nowhere. Okay. Ate some oatmeal, got coffee brewing, so we good. Oh, they're just for fun. Okay, well, I'm getting them. Oh, I know, me too. Then I watch it years later. I didn't watch The Walking Dead until it was over. Yeah, I was kind of that way too. I was that way with Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I didn't watch that until after it ended, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer is really good. It's definitely dated. Maybe try and watch it today. Green arrows indicate a bump, but you can do a throw most of the time. Also, this jump is kind of poop. Sorry. It's a tough jump. Death Note's one of my favorites ever. Sword Art Online is amazing too. Oh, I'm really enjoying Death Note. I think one of the things I am noticing is there's just a lot of exposition, where they'll just kind of stop and explain the story to the audience. Like, I don't know if I care for that all that much, but the story's pretty darn good. And the main character, Light, is kind of a bad dude. I mean, I'm only maybe 8 episodes in, but he's kind of a not nice guy. Read Death Note, but never saw the show. The guy doing the vigilante murder isn't nice. Well, I kind of thought from the first few episodes, you know, he had just been given this power, and he was going to use it, you know, the best he could. Okay, first key jump attempts with new controller here. Ooh, it's a little more difficult. Oh, this is gonna make for a really entertaining short. There we go. Weird Buzz Fellows. How do you rehydrate ink? In what context? Like for a printer? Given power? Well, I mean, I'm going by the anime, and I guess he's not directly given it. The Shinigami just sort of drops it and he finds it. But like, he has to work. He wants. I guess what I'm trying to say is he wants to do good for the world within the confines, you know, within the with the resources that he has. So the resource he has is the Death Note. So like, killing people isn't necessarily going to bring a lot of good into the world, but you know, he's targeting criminals and murderers, and then, you know, it just kind of devolves from there, and he starts targeting people that are getting close to finding him, and it's yeah. And I've just... Yikes! Oh, fountain pen ink? No clue. Although, big kudos for using a fountain pen. That's awesome. Alright. Gonna say put the squid back in the ocean. That's a good one. Alright. Alright, I gotta remember how to do this. I think it's just a matter of facing the right direction. That was my one interesting trait in high school, using a fountain pen in class. I'm sure you had more than one interesting trait, but like a fountain pen in 2025, that's a baller move. It is really cool. I would like to do that. I would like to use a fountain pen. As a matter of fact, I had one on my Amazon wish list for a long time. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. It's a cheapie. It's not like a Mont Blanc or anything. Oh, I'm supposed to bump him. To rehydrate dried fountain pen ink, start by adding a small amount of distilled water, then stir, let it sit. If it's still too thick, add a bit more water, testing the consistency until it reaches your desired flow. Use a blunt syringe or chopstick can help with the mixing. Wow. Bald noses, fountain pens. Or he just Googled it. A Parker and 2 Mont Blancs? Man. You really are a baller. Okay. I don't know why I expected to bounce off that wind guy. So Bald, how many comments have you gotten on this song? Did I miss something from Adam? What's going on here? You've been introduced to L, I assume? Yeah. We've only seen I've only seen his face in the last 2 episodes I watched. So that might give you some ideas, like where I am. I think I'm like 6 or 8 episodes in. And he's the guy that I'm still like, he was so secretive at the beginning. I'm still not convinced that this is the real L. But he's like sits on he crouches and he's got like a lot of unusual mannerisms. Don't ask me how I got the money for them. I wasn't going to. Oh my. You'll love it. Okay. I'm enjoying it so far. I've been kind of a quasi-anime fan. I'm not a die-hard anime fan, but I feel like there's a lot of, since it is such an inexpensive way to animate, there's a lot of really cool stories that can be told that wouldn't otherwise get told. Trying to think of some examples right now, like Go Nagai's Devil Lady was one that I really enjoyed. There's a lot of stuff in the Animatrix I really liked. You know, I haven't gotten too deep into anime, but you know, there's a lot of not good stuff out there too. But I'm definitely enjoying Death Note. Another one that's been on my list for a long time is Neon Genesis Evolution. That's supposed to be like quintessential viewing for an anime fan, and I've just never watched it. And I'm supposed to take that shell with me, I think. Can't wait for you to meet Beyond Birthday. I'm assuming the show will not introduce you to them. Neon Genesis Evangelion, thank you. I had a feeling when I said that it wasn't right. But I didn't know what the right was. Whoops. Beyond Birthday. You know, if the anime does introduce them, I'll let you know. Actually, Vil recommended that, and I got on the library's app, and I ordered the DVD, and it came, and it was the Death Note movie. So I'm like, that's cool, but it's not what was recommended to me. So there's the moon. It's a timing thing. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot too. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to get that moon. Because that looks like a required death moon to me. Grumble. Anime tends to cut things and instead add a bunch of music and religious symbolism. There was plenty in the manga, but they added even more. There are no moons that require you to die. Okay. In fact, I added that ASM to try and force you living. Why did I jump high off of him? I think I like my new controller. I'm just getting so many unintentional down presses from the 8-bit dough. I just ordered a couple of actual Super Famicom controllers from eBay. And it's not the same. I don't know if you guys can hear the difference, but this one's a lot less clicky, but it's not mushy. Although the plastic's a lot older, and I feel like I'm twisting it in my hands. Yikes. Sounds like a keyboard. Some people do play with a keyboard. I was watching Nosferatu for a little bit last night, and somebody told me he plays on a keyboard. Which I think is just, I don't know how he does it. I mean, I suppose you can learn how to play on just about anything, but I mean, heck, I played the Simpsons arcade game on a Guitar Hero controller one time, just for a trophy. There was like I think it was 4 players at one time trophy. I didn't have 4 controllers, so I made do. I use an Xbox controller, been using the same one since the Xbox One came out. Really? Like the old Duke or the controller S? Refilled the ink in my pen. Nice. I really need to get an ink, a proper fountain pen. Then I can, you know, sign my name. Really cool calligraphy. Xbox One, not original. Ah. I've heard a lot of people say that the 360 controller is their favorite. And then there's a lot of fandom for the PlayStation controller. I don't write cursive, though, because my dyspraxia is really bad. For vibes rather than practicality, it's an affectation, is what it is. See, I jump over bats to give people the impression that I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I'm trying to make a silly joke and just I don't have anything to joke about. But no, I mean, the fountain pen, it's one of those things like a pocket watch, you know? It's got a place in history. It doesn't have a lot of practicality today, other than just being awesome. What am I doing with this guy? Oh, you bump him and then you bounce on him to give you some time. That's what we're doing. The sentiment was there. Yeah. It's early. And I'm having one of those weekends where it was supposed to be a relaxing, no plans weekend, and it turned into a very busy, lots of plans weekend. Oh my. Yeah, so I can only play until about 11 today. Then I'm gonna go meet a friend for lunch. Then we're gonna go to a retirement party when Pixelina gets home. One of her friends retired. And then tomorrow, I have to go help my nephew with a video game. So it's like, it's all fun stuff, but it's not going to be a lot of downtime. Just jump right over him every time. And it might be a little early to tell, but I don't think I'm getting as many down presses with this controller. I don't think I should be letting him come up at all. If I'm remembering correctly, the end of this level needs that Buzzy Beetle to be very, very low. The placebo is working. Yeah. Maybe it is a placebo, but like as with any placebo, if the patient is happy, that's the point. I saw an SNES controller at the UK version of GameStop and thought of you. It's hard to find good ones. Even these, they came and they were really clean and in good condition. I took them apart and cleaned them anyway, because that's just, you know, what you do. Okay, I see. And one of them doesn't work very well, and I noticed when I took it apart that where the cord connection to the controller, it looks like there might be some bad solder joints there, so I'm going to reflow it and see if that helps. The other one, though, is really, really good. I decided not to try and reflow the solder last night because I was already like 2 beers in. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna make a mess of things. Whoops. SNES controller, gross. No, SNES controllers are not gross. I mean, I suppose you could have a gross of SNES controllers. That would be awesome. It was an official one. We have an abundance of them over here for some reason. It was 15 pounds. That's a big controller. I'm just kidding. 15 pounds is a lot though, man. That'd be like, I don't know, 19 bucks or something in US dollars. I paid about that for 2 controllers. What am I doing here? Okay, I can get that moon, because standing on a beetle is solid ground. And I think I'd already messed up. We started with analog sticks and then took a step back with the NES. Sag? It was brand new. Oh, like new in box? Ah, new in box is cool. That only count after the gold tape? That'd be cool. See you in an hour. Oops. Are ads running? Yeah, ads are running. Holy moly, he wasn't kidding. There's like 5 minutes of ads going. I thought about turning off ads completely, but I'm afraid that if I do, Twitch won't recommend me. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm afraid of it. So I just cranked it down to the lower end. I think I'm only showing 5 minutes every hour. Grumble. Okay. Alright. I'm getting this moon. Oh, man. Well, we got the moon. Alright, I gotta speed up. So I beat that P-switch. Alright, looks like we're back from ads. Oh man. Pop, pop, pop. Haha! We made it. Forgot to turn on the coffee maker. No way, dude. Gotta have coffee. Oh, it's this one. This is the one where Bald was getting mad at me because I was spending too long on this guy right here. I was spending too long. Alright, so what am I doing here? We went to ads, but Bald, you said something about starting with analog sticks. This might be the one least changed since you played. Cool. Yeah, like the 5200 had, you know, proper analog sticks. But if you guys want to hear a funny story about analog sticks, when the 64 came out, and just, you know, to establish a little bit of nerd foundation, I understand it's not that is not an analog stick, but that's what we called it. But when the 64 came out and it had that analog stick, and then the PlayStation, Sony came out with the DualShock. I was all, you know, I was a Nintendo fanboy back then. Hold on. Yikes. What am I doing there? Is that right? Am I don't know. I was a Nintendo fanboy back then. Okay. Yeah, the brown box and the Atari had analog sticks. Yeah, I was a huge Nintendo fanboy, and anything that wasn't Nintendo was wrong, and well, I was criticizing Sony for copying Nintendo, like, and not only copying Nintendo, but trying to one-up them by having 2 analog sticks on their controller. And I'm like, this, you know, just shows their disconnection with the gaming community. Like, what would you ever need a second analog stick for? Like, the first one's for running around in 3D environments, and you don't ever need a second one. It's superfluous. And my friend, who is a Sony fanboy, you know, he was all like, no, you can use them for... He didn't really have a great argument. And I just felt so vindicated. Until Call of Duty came out. And just, like, changed the entire landscape of first-person shooters with that second analog stick. And, yeah, good old Pixel had to eat some humble pie. But that's okay. Because I am no longer a Nintendo fanboy. I'm a reformed fanboy. Yikes, yikes! Okay. Oh, man. Yes, Call of Duty did that for sure, Call of Duty. I'm sensing a hint of sardonicism there, Bald. Am I wrong? I've still got some humble pie. Oh, I missed. How did I miss him? Oh, you buzzy beetles. How do I keep missing this? I feel like I'm buzzed. I like the fact that you took out that second muncher, muncher on the column above, right there. Just that by itself makes this way easier. I said it before, but that starter trick was present at least 5 more times in the hack. I loved it, but pulled it back a little. I like it too. And the thing about hard tricks at the end of a level, I know you didn't specifically say that this time, but I think you said before that you had it at the end of this level too, and you took it out. Hard tricks at the end of a level can be kind of mean, but at the same time, you know, to play devil's advocate a little bit, forces the player to get good. Why do I keep thinking I'm going to bounce off that guy? I was playing Beautiful Dangerous Thursday, and there's a cape level in there, and in that cape level there's a sticky fly with single tile munchers on the ceiling where you're sticky flying. And that's right at the end of the level, and I'd never encountered that trick before, and I played that level so much. But that was a difficult trick at the end of a level, and I'm a better player for it, you know? What? Oh, you gotta take it. You gotta take the shell with you to get that. I'm not getting that. Doing the little dip down thing. Yeah, I thought I had to like do a itty teensy weensy beatsy swoop, but thankfully Plasma stopped in and he says you don't have to swoop, you can just neutral the D-pad and that's enough. And I was like, all right, cool. And there you go. That is a word for word transcription of our conversation. All right, we're doing a sticky fly. Speaking of flight, flight is something I am still not very good at, but I have become much more comfortable with it. Hey, Plasma? Man, speak his name and he appears. Okay. Love my trans comrades. Heck yeah. You talking smack again, Padlock? What do you mean again? I'd have to have talked smack in the past. I'm not a smack talker. Oh yeah, I always forget that, Elliot. I guess that's kind of the point, right? Oh no, I think I'm supposed to stay in front of these guys. I think the mustache leads people astray. You could be in Beautiful Dangerous then. Wait. Oh, I need to get pushed up. Yep, that's the trick. Okay. I played this too. Bald sent me a late version of the pre-release. So I've actually played this level and I can't remember what I'm doing. Ugh. About to watch and do the dishes. Hope you're well, y'all. Enjoy doing dishes. I did that this morning before I started. Not that I'm trying to one-up you or talk smack or anything. I already did my dishes. Actually, we're going to a retirement party tonight, and it's my job to make this buffalo chicken dip. So that's what I did this morning. And dishes were just part of cleanup. There we go. Moon is up there. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, we're gonna do it, but come on. GL dishes. Imagine not doing your dishes. So, another just kind of like funny thing. Where I live, I have a really, really hard water, like super high calcium content. And so much so that I basically can't use my dishwasher. If you let the dishes, if you just douse them in water and let them air dry, you get these like water spots all over them. Oh, did that one count? I'm gonna throw this one so I can just go to the goal. So, my dishwasher, I just like keep stuff in the dishwasher and we hand wash all our dishes. Yeah, like my water's so hard, it burned out my water softener in a couple years, and I just didn't replace it, because I'm like, I'm not buying a new water softener every 2 or 3 years. It tastes minging? The moon here counts without touching land. That's very generous. What am I doing? I think I have to swoop under that. Get the lime scale on it. Yeah, it's So am I saying it right? Is it minging or is it minge? Because I think I know what minge means. And I probably shouldn't be saying it. Yeah. I think it's funny that, yeah, I shouldn't say that. Yikes. Smoking and talking about minges. Oh my gosh. I've spent many afternoons the same way, Elliot. Back when I was a young man, that's how I spent many afternoons. Are we buzzed yet? We're getting there. We're just continually walking into spikes here, but... So we're on the flight level, and just a smidge. And I'm not super great at flight. So I'm showing off my non-existent flight skills. Boom. It's not noon yet, cracking the beer at noon exactly to prove I'm not an alcoholic. I used to do that too, Bulb, and then I didn't. I know the point at which that rule stopped applying to me. It was when I got into backyard like smoking, and you know, start a brisket or a pork shoulder or something like that. You'd start it at 7 o'clock in the morning and let it smoke all day. And yeah, that's about the time, you know, 9 a.m. was a good time to open a beer. Although I can't say that's typical. And when you do open a beer at 9 o'clock in the morning, it's important that you don't continue to drink all day. Yikes. I watched Germ Dove play this yesterday. Snitch. Yeah, I'm curious what like your reception is. Are you getting a lot of good feedback? Yikes. I need to hold jump there. I'm not getting a good swoop. Whatever, man, let's just try again. Yeah. After the hour of ads. How am I getting another ad? I'm gonna have to check my settings. I thought it was doing 5 minutes an hour. Yeah, I need to hold jump there. Bada boom. Grumble. Okay. Am I not getting a strong back press? This is a new controller. I'm not getting a real strong back button press here. Is that me or is that the controller? What's going on, bro? I mean, it's showing up on the input display just fine and pretty solidly. And I seem to be able to move backwards just fine. It's not the controller. Why am I not getting a good swoop? You're feeling it? Alright, you know what I think I'm doing? I know what I'm doing. What? Alright, I need to swoop high, cancel flight. I'm being silly. I know what I'm doing. Alright, back works fine. I just need to get a good swoop. Like that. You need to go down far enough. Ah, yuck. Alright. Back with coffee. Nice. Yeah, so I have to swoop down far enough to be able to swoop up. That was my issue. Well, I think I'm in trouble. Off to make a coffee. Is that Rick Astley? Grumble. Alright, dishes done. Chores that I can't watch during... Oh wait. Have a good day, y'all. Have a good day, Plasma. Thanks for popping in. Everybody's doing dishes today. I suppose that's probably just a normal day. People have to do dishes, you know? We're just talking about it. We're spreading dirty dish awareness. Ugh. This is a tough part. Okay. So yeah, flying is not my specialty, but I'm learning more about it. We just beat the flight level in Beautiful Dangerous. Uh-oh. So that's... Can't cheese it. Yikes. Gonna make some tea and try to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey whilst stoned. Well, you enjoy, Elliot. Oh man, I noticed too. You also took that that platform out after you do the floaty drop. There used to be a bone platform right there. Grumble. Coffee King! Happy Saturday! Whoops. Help you what? What do you need help with? I just had to talk to my brother and mom whilst not understanding a single thing in this world. What exactly are you doing, Elliot? Grumble. I think I hit it twice. Almost, wouldn't you like to know Weather Boy? I'm not Weather Boy. I actually dislike talking about the weather. It's just such a nothing conversation topic. Once the conversation turns to weather, you've pretty much already admitted you got nothing in common with the person you're talking about, or talking to. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, I'm still item flying at that point. So I want to slow down on the sticky fly. Yeah, it's no good. Unless the subject of weather includes hurricanes or other natural disasters. Yeah, I mean, like, we were talking about weather the other day. That's Elliot's making fun of me, but yeah, it's just the go-to, you know, it's... Like, if you open a conversation talking about the weather, you know it's not going to go anywhere. Exactly. Exactly. It's like, you know, you're in an elevator and the silence is uncomfortable, so, it's a hot one today, huh? It's not really a value add to the life of the person you're talking to. Oh my, I'm not getting high enough there. Yeah, Pixelina's parents live a good distance away from us. And when we go to visit them, I guess our brother-in-law, he would always ask, like, so what way did you take to get here? You know, it's like, God, just, you know, go back to your room. You know? I don't want to talk about traffic right now. Okay, and then we have another sticky fly coming up. Yeah, I mean, and it, like, he wasn't a bad guy or anything, you know, it's just kind of like, you know, do we have to do this? Yeah, especially when I've been in the car for over 10 hours. I don't want to talk about traffic. Oh my. I love the fact that you put cool crash after that get lost punk. Oh my gosh. He is. He's actually been kind of a love bug the last couple of days, which I'm certainly not complaining about. He didn't want me to use my computer this morning. He said, nope, I'm sitting on your lap. And I said, okay. Why am I doing that? When he flies, he's flying, the whole world flies with you. Is that Mary Tyler Moore? I would trust him with my life, Loki. Is that the Mary Tyler Moore theme? Man. Weezer? It doesn't seem right. Grumble. We're gonna get this, guys. We're gonna slow down. We gotta remember to slow down on the sticky fly. We go high, low, high. And we sticky fly again. Oh no. Ooh-wee. I just look like Buddy Holly. And you're Mary Tyler Moore. Yeah, that's a Weezer song. But the whole, when she smiles, the whole world smiles with her. I think that's a lyric from the theme song to the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Like, you're gonna make it after all. I might be wrong about that though, because I am not good with music. Grumble. When Shoujo played this, she said this was a very easy cape level, which in the grand scheme it is, but lol. Well, Shoujo's got just a little bit more experience than me. Ball. Oh, you guys are awful. Just awful. Ah, grumble. If Shoujo says something is easy, I know it's still too tough for me. Yeah. There's just, like, some players out there that are just unbelievable good. Shoujo, Barb, Dr. K, Shabda. Oh, whoa, I don't think I turned around to there. I'm supposed to turn around. Maybe I hit the button twice. Grumble. Uh-oh. Cat, what are you planning? Grumble. Oh, double cool crash. I think I will drink tea. I think that's a fantastic idea. Grumble. Just remember my face is filled with metal. Yeah, I suppose it's something that you would just, you know, become complacent with after a while and forget about. Why do I am having the most trouble with this. I don't know why. Okay, so here we go. There we are. And I didn't make it. Nice. So I guess this is just where I live from now on. I don't think any streamer noticed the fish in the water level. I don't think I noticed a fish in the water level. Alright, we're just gonna take this slow. No! I like fish. Yes, Elliot is a fish wizard. Guess what the fish are shaped like? Dude, the ads, come on, snooze. You know, it's funny you say that, Elliot, because in Bald's very first hack, there's a very, very difficult level after the secret exit in the first level, and every background hill is shaped, well, it has a distinctive shape. It suggests that Bald is warm to the female form. Yikes. Cat. When does that hack start? Hey, if Bald makes it, I'll play it, ma'am. I did not notice that. I might have to go back to the water world. Super juicy world. Oh man, that'd be funny. That would be so funny. Man, I almost bought the farm there. No! Super thick world. Ooh, I got an unintentional down press. Could it have been me this whole time? Yikes. Yeah, I remember the first time I played through Shui, and I noticed the background in that level. And I thought, boy, that sure does look like, you know, it's a recognizable shape. And yeah, after about the fourth one, I'm like, yep, that's not an accident. Wow. Uh-oh. What new controller did you get? Actually got an OEM, I got two OEM SNES controllers. So they got some age to them, but I gave them a thorough cleaning and testing last night. Super girth world. I'm sure if you were creative enough, then yes, you could put anything into pixel art. I wanted to say 16-bit so bad, but it's actually kind of a pet peeve of mine when people use 8-bit or 16-bit to refer to graphics. I'm like, it doesn't have anything to do with graphics. No! Not too well, but I keep trying. some juicy pixel. Really? Some screen caps of Bubble Bath Babes. Am I supposed to eat him? I think I'm supposed to eat him. Whew! Boy, I saw that up pipe and I got worried. That was oddly specific. What, Bubble Bath Babes? Thanks for the GGs, guys. Bald, did you get auto-modded? Huh. Uh-oh. I love that paw print emote. Kat, you did such a wonderful job on that. Okay, I had trouble in the earlier versions of this with this right here. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Because I always want to jump too late. Nah, it really is, like, professionally done. I mean, it really is good. So, what am I doing? I remember this stage had like a... Oh, I'm getting... I'm going... Okay, I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. I'm getting a P-switch. It worked so well, it's given me more ideas for Vil. Well, I know he really appreciates the work that you put into those. What is that, that yellow outline up there? What is that doing there? Is that a secret? That looks like a pipe, but I don't know how to get up there. Coffee, I've been saying the same thing. I would love to see a Shorecat stream. Maybe that's something I come back. Who knows? I know who knows. You knows. Gotcha knows. Techno Colossus. "33 exits in, and 3 exits into Super Galaga." How are you finding Super Galaga? Are you enjoying it? Alright, I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. I should be cleaning, mowing the lawn, shopping, and cooking. But I'm not. Me too. My lawn's getting bad. It's just been so hot. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow the lawn will get mowed. It's not going to get mowed today. Okay, so... what am I doing here? I hit the P switch, I get through. I don't think I can reach the feather. I have faint memories of doing this before. I think I hit the beetle down there, jump up to the feather, and then like grab the beetle and shell jump? I don't remember. And I'm preoccupied by that thing up there. Super Gallia's very beginner. I've only stopped to rest my thumbs. Your thumbs get stronger over time. Okay, yeah, I think that's what we do. "33 exits into 2 kaizo." final test in 2 Kaizo 2 Learn is quite a final test. It is not beginner. Well, I mean, it is beginner, but... What part it is? The get goods section? Hey, Liam! Yeah, 2 Kaizo 2 Learn is divided into sections like that. Rumble. The turnaround cape and shell jump. Yeah, there was I remember there's a section in the final test where I was trying to do a turnaround and climb. Whoops. I was trying to do a turnaround and climb, and it's clear that you're supposed to do a shell jump, and I finally gave up and did the shell jump. It's way easier. How's Liam doing today? Okay. All right. I got an idea of what I'm doing here. Whoops. Alright, man, just got home from work. My foot is still pretty sore, but yeah, I saw that on your Discord. That looked awful. Or painful, I should say. It looked painful. I am doing well, thank you. The vine jumps or the key section has me stumped for now. That one can be... yeah, that one can be a little perplexing. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Liam. I have a weak tummy for stuff like that. Things that belong on the inside should stay on the inside, kinda. I don't do blood, I don't do gore. Whoops. You just hold run. Yeah, the concept of carrying something on a vine is pretty easy. You just throw it and catch it, you know, while you're on the vine, but throwing it to get it to line up can be the tough part. Oh man, I knew I was running late there. Sometimes I like to do, like on that section in particular, you know, get Mario in front of the vine holding the key, and then just do a little wiggle, so I kind of throw the key straight up. Because the difficult part with that section is your natural tendency is to throw the key while you're moving, and then it arcs away from Mario. Whoa! But if you do a little wiggle, you can throw the key straight up. And then it's easier to, you know, position it so you can catch it on the vine. It's really hot again today, so I don't think I'll be painting my mural. Ooh. Painting a mural? That sounds cool. Why did I throw that away? I have a few more things to stick on my wall too, but I'm just... no. It's so hot. Oh. Yeah, and you've got gauze all wrapped around your leg too. Ugh, that's gotta be awful. It's actually cooled down for us a little bit. The air conditioner's not working as hard, which I'm happy about. Here we are talking about weather again, which I'm not thrilled about. Yikes. So I'm jumping high off of that one guy. I'm bouncing high off of him, and I really shouldn't. That just wastes time. And Bald, I'm really glad you got rid of that death block right there. How about that local sports team? Go local sports team. Hey, when does my local sports team play today? Do they? I don't think they played today. Did you see that ludicrous display last night? Nice IT crowd reference. Love it. How is insert family member doing? Gosh, you know, like, banal banter like that is just so everywhere. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, even as a kid, I used to hate it when my relatives would be like, "How you doing in school?" You don't care. Oh no! The price of milk these days. Social scripts are amusing. Yeah, we just have these things that we use to protect ourselves from the discomfort of silence. Did you change that jump too, Bald? Because it seems easier. Grass sure is growing. Yep. Or when people complain about the rain. Yeah, but we needed it. I hated the hairdressers in my village asked me how my brother that's 20 years older than me is doing. Yeah, he's probably out doing something. Gave you more space to jump, yes. Grumble. Alright, we're gonna get this. You know, it's funny, Paul, I was thinking I wanted to do a stream this morning, but I didn't want to continue with Beautiful Dangerous. It's kind of like my Tuesday, Thursday thing right now. I thought, what can I just do casually? I don't want to do something I've done before, but I also don't want to do, you know, you take on anything crazy challenging, because Beautiful Dangerous is my crazy challenging one right now. I thought I'll do Buzzed, you know. I have a familiarity with it, but I haven't played the release version yet. I get on YouTube this morning, and I have a comment from somebody on one of the Buzzed live streams, and he's like, when are you gonna play the release version? do like a full clear video. Have you beaten this yet? And if you have, can you do a full clear video? And I'm like, man, I was just thinking about doing exactly that this morning. Oh man, why? Come on, bro. What's with the throwing P-switches around? That's not cool. Check the fish after. I absolutely will, because I kind of... want to see what's going on here with this fish. Oh, man. I'm curious about this, this pipe, too. Because we got lots of... What am I doing? We got lots of on-off blocks here. They don't look like they're... for anything, like they're useful to get up there. Oh wait, no, that I'm turning them off to get the P-switch. That's what they're for. Okay. I'm overthinking it. Yeah, they're dropping the P-switch in the enemies. Okay. I need to just go. I'm hesitating. Remy would tell me, don't hesitate. Bop. Have you played Buzzed, Liam? I don't think this game would pose much of a problem for you at all. It is. It's a really fun game. There's a cape level that really threw me for a loop the first time I played it, but if you have some familiarity with cape, it's not too bad. I'm trying to go fast. As a matter of fact, this game and Hage World basically taught me how to play cape. I'm not good at cape, but I can play cape levels because of this game and Hage. Shoujo approved easy cape level. I knew that wasn't gonna reach. Okay, we gotta get serious here. We know we can do this level. Oh man, my thumb doesn't want to like let up on the jump button and then press it again. I did watch the Germdub playthrough, and they noticed the background buzzies on the overworld. First streamer to notice those, at least out loud. I will never get used to cape shell jumps. I know how to do them. Just not. I always want to re-grab the run button too soon. And I always end up caping the shell away. Yikes. Okay. See, even there I did it. I just got lucky. Oh, man. Grumble. Oh, I'm just... There we go. Okay, we got this. That is... Did that get tighter, like, in the last few minutes? What happened? I was making that just fine. Oh. Juicy. Apparently you got lead on the ad break. We got pretty far. I don't know that it was necessarily PB. I did get the periodic table emote. Yeah, I'm not sure what I think of it, because like it looks cool in GIMP, but you know, scaled down to 28 pixels or whatever that is, I don't know that it really... Oh man, I panicked because I was still pressing Y. I don't know that it really comes across as, you know, what it's supposed to be. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. We can absolutely do this level. And then we're gonna go see some sneaky art on the water level. Grumble. Alright, let's go do this. Pop, pop, pop. Hit that guy the other way and it totally would have worked, but it threw me off. Threw off my rhythm. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, I promise I'm gonna get this. Oh, Grumble. Thanks, cat. I took out all my piercings and my face feels so naked. I bet. What possessed you to do that? Oh my goodness. Apple Grumble. A pixelated dessert. Okay, all right. Why was that dude so far left? What am I doing? Am I shell jumping? Oh, I'm shell jumping. Okay. Oh my gosh. So the whole, like, race to the P-switch wall is actually pretty easy. I was calling it tight before, but it's not. It lines up super well if you do it properly. If you do this and then just back down to this guy. Again, what's the deal? Mom took one look at my face and said, "Oh my god, you look normal." Oh. Wow, it's kind of a backhanded compliment, isn't it? That's okay. Okay, seriously, this is getting... Time for more piercings. This guy's not positioned right. Do I need to spawn him in earlier? I think this is kind of my pinch point right here, is the P-switch against the wall, and then the shell jump, the cape shell jump. If I can get past those, I got a run going. But I do have plans for more facial piercings. What else is there left, Elliot? Because you got the septum and you got the eyebrows and the lips. Wow. It's probably gonna look pretty badass. I knew that was no good. Pop. See, again, I don't understand. I think, you know, maybe, I think maybe I'm going too far to the left, and I'm despawning and respawning him. Just a thought, but maybe. My parents say it's excessive, but piercings are temporary, and I love the art of customizing who I look like to fit my current ideals for myself. So what if it's extreme? That's how I like to look. Eh. You got one life. Do it your way. Okay, I just don't understand why this guy's not lining up. I just... Maybe I'm supposed to go super far to the right. Or the left, I mean. Let's try doing that. He just doesn't seem to be lining up where he did before. Okay, can you exit a level and come back into it to see if that fixes it? Yeah, sure can. I can't get it to spawn that way. I think you somehow caused a spawn direction issue which will stick. Way better. Way better. Thank you. I knew that. I knew that. I was trying to hit jump before I landed. Alright, we got this. We're locked in. Gotta be really fast. I did it again. Grumble. That was no good. I don't think I'd have made that anyway. Grumble. Let me return a text message real fast. Okay. Finalizing lunch plans. I missed my P-switch. Okay. Now I want to fall fast, but I want to hit my jump button before I hit the ground. I'm trying to go too fast. I'm just too close to the wall. Too close to the wall. Deep breath. Oh, we got this. We can do this. I was concentrating so much on falling fast, I forgot to press jump. There we go, we made it. That last level's a bit of a tough one. Alright, let's check out the credits, and then we will go check out that fish level. ROM Hack Races base ROM. Thanks for Ampersand. Fen Fernap Kevin. Louis Doucette, the Java Brew, and Underway. And thanks again to you for playing. Thank you for making it. This is a wonderful ROM hack. Wait. Oh, this is, I'm looking for like a geographical structure. You're just talking about the fish in the background there. Wait a minute. I beat it on an ad break? Oh, I'm sorry. Ah, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was on an ad break. I need to check that because I thought it was at 5 minutes per hour, but I think it's more than that. So I need to check and make sure I'm only at 5 minutes per hour. Wow. So I only had about three hours to stream today, and we came in like right on time. So I'm gonna see who else is playing, and we're gonna raid out. And I'm gonna go have lunch with my friend. Yeah, it's too bad we were in ads for the clear. I'm really gonna look into that. Alright, who is playing? Who can we raid out to? Dr. K is playing. Vexient. Wait. The stream just changed. Alyssa SMW. I've never seen this person before, so let's raid them. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome, guys. Thank you for being here with me. She's great. Awesome. Well, we're gonna raid started. All right. Well, we are gonna go see Alyssa. Ba-ba-bum. We're gonna go to ending screen. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and we it's been a fun Saturday. It's been a fun Saturday morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and send you all over to Alyssa, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye bye. Had a pokey pooping on me. Did you guys see that?